Hey, my name's Dart by Design, and this is one of the first of many tutorials I'll be doing for YouTube and for the Patreon. www.patreon.com/dartbydesignmusic. Okay, this first tutorial is going to be on how I create my melodies, the process that I go through, and, well, basically how I do this. So, yeah, hope you enjoy it, hope you learn some shit, give you some insight into how my crazy brain works. Disclaimer, and this will be the same forever, I can't teach you how to write music the right way, because I don't know. I can only teach you how to write it the way I do it. So, anyway, enjoy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is insert a MIDI clip. So I'll just do, how many bars is that? Well, I'll do half that. So I'll just do 16 bars for now. MIDI clip. Okay. So the first thing I'll do is I've already got sounds programmed and stuff like that. This is literally just to write the melody. So all I'll do is I'll find a bass note or root key that I like first. Yeah, I think we like C, so I'm going to go C. And then all I'll do is I'm just going to draw a full bar's worth first, because mainly what I'm doing here is I'm just going to look for the bottom notes, the bass notes, and we build from there. So. No, that sounds like AIDS. So. Something in that. So I like that then, so I'll just duplicate that over a few times, and that's my root notes now. I probably won't touch them again unless to add little bits towards the end, but I'll show you that in a minute. So first things first, bass notes are done. So yeah, we got that. Excuse me. So once we've done that, I'm going to try and find some top notes that fit with it to turn it into a chord. So let's go G sharp. So it doesn't sound like it works there yet. So yeah, they're alright, they're not great, but when we're finished they will be. So once I've done that, I'll probably change it a little bit. So as you can see, it's starting to take shape a little bit now. So I'll fill up the rest of the melody and change a couple of little bits here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another note to it to thicken it up again. So let's see. I'm wondering if these might work better reversed. So. Yeah, that's better. So. No. So a lot of the time when you get into doing 3-note chords, unless you know music theory, it's just moving them around till they sound good. That's just the way I've always done it. So that's close, but not quite there. And then the last one will probably go up again. But not to that note. Okay, so once I've got the chord in like that, it's time to turn that into a melody. So for this particular, obviously there's a million different types of melodies. So the one I'm going to do in this will be like 2-step notes. So it won't be fast arpeggio, it's like a slow arpeggio. But so first thing you want to do is make sure that everything is cut to to a bar basically. So what you're going to do is you're going to select anything that's 2 bars. We'll leave them yet. That's 2. We'll leave them yet because, well, you'll see in a sec. And then we take them to 1 bar. Then anything that's 1.5 bar, same thing, just hold shift, select them. And what you're going to do, the ones that are half there, you're just going to leave them for now. There's something that we're going to have to change at the end. And to be honest, same with the notes there. We'll get back to that. So just select everything that is 1 bar long. You're going to shorten everything down. Turn that sharp to 2 steps. Then selecting only the top 2 notes, zoom in, and just shift them all over 1. Then do the same again, just the top notes. So select them all, zoom into to 2 steps, like so. You start to hear now that it's so you can see it's starting to develop into a melody now. So what you want to do is select everything that's a short note that we turned into 2-step long notes, and you're just gonna copy over. So notice there's 3 notes. You just want it to be 3s, so you're gonna go 3 and then 3 again. Do it 3 times. In fact, do it twice, and then you're gonna notice there's gaps that we're gonna have to rectify. So. So there's no easy way around it. You're just going to have to select the bottom notes or deselect the ones at the top. So you basically just got one of the notes. It is what it is. It's a bit boring doing this sort of thing, but this is well, it's fucking how I do it. So once you've got the bottom one sorted, you just want to kind of look and see what gaps are being filled, and then try and think. So we know that if you follow the pattern of it, it goes from this particular one goes C to G to C, and then back down to the low C. So you're just going to do the same, just going to fill in that pattern, doing what it does there. So you see, and then obviously when things like this happen, you have to fix it. So we're going to go over all them anyway, and yeah. So if you just make sure that the middle ones are all following the same one like they're supposed to. Excuse me. Like so. And then once all this is set, you're going to go in and change a little bits to, give it a bit more character rather than just being, very generic and just following the art. Nice, right? Right, so we'll do something a little bit. We'll actually keep that in bit as a chord, but we'll just we'll change some of the notes before it drops to make it sound nice. So it doesn't have to go to. Is it? There are 2 chords there, so we'll keep that on G. And then. So yeah, so there's a pretty basic melody. So that's just come from us doing that initial part with the bass line first and turning it into a chord. That's how you do that. But obviously that's, so if you just change like minimal notes, so at the end of each bar, the notes that we all put back into the place of the middle notes before, just change them to a different note. Again, trial and error, just keep doing it until it sounds good, right? So that goes lower, but this time we're going to change this one. So you can even do. So yeah, so you can see by little minimal note changes, makes really big deal. You can change a lot of the power of the track. That's what we're looking for, right? We're trying to get big. So I'm just going to copy over there's only the last 2 notes that change, yes. I'm just going to copy these over because it's obviously it's what we've already done anyway. And then I'm going to show you how to even make it even thicker. Nice. So there, I mean, that's a fucking decent melody. If I, that's with the right amount of stacks of synths and stuff, that's a big melody. But we're not done yet. So I like to do that, and then after 16 bars of going along or whatever, and I want it to kind of jump up some with energy or emotion or something like that, I'll add another harmonic to the top notes of the ones we've just wrote. So becomes, yeah, We see where I'm going with it? And you're just basically just moving them up to a few notes so it sounds good. Obviously, again, trial and error. Some notes will sound better than others unless you know music theory and you know exactly what note does what. And I do not. That's pretty fucking sexy, right? So, let's finish the bad boy off. You know what? You can go there. I think it'll work better there. So obviously I'm going to go higher here now for dramatic effect. So same again, just going to take the top notes, because it's the same we've done there. We'll add another layer to that, which would be that and that. Big. So when you hear them both one after another, you kind of get more of a sense of what we've just done. Again, just adding another note to it, but not the same note that you've already put on. It's important because then it's not a chord. It's just, the same octave. You want it so it's like what you'll hear. We'll play it from there. And then we add the extra layer. And that's just one more note. Now, sounds good. It sounds a lot better when you just stack it up with. And that's that. That's one of the ways I make my melodies. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned some shit. Yeah, keep supporting the Patreon. If you've not already, fucking go support it. www.patreon.com/darkbydesignmusic. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again. Peace.